Right into it, I'm with special guest.
Guilty Gil.
So, how do you define success, and how does success mean to you?
To me, success is obtaining the ultimate peace. You know, being able to wake up and not worry about where your next dollar come or how you're going to take care of your responsibilities. Waking up and having full control of your day. That's success to me.
How do you handle the fear of being misunderstood through your music?
It's crazy because a lot of the stories I tell in my music are from a past life. When I was a little younger, a little bit more reckless, had a lot more stuff going on. So I feel like when people meet me today, they may think I'm still that immature version of myself. Or they may dissect my lyrics like, this young nigga is crazy. But really, I don't know, it kind of matured me. Like, I learned a lot from my past. So telling those stories, it just, I don't know, it retells those stories and those lessons in my head. So I don't know.
And people just define you for your past.
Yeah, they get misconstrued, but that's life.
Exactly. But you sometimes have to just push past that and just paint a new picture.
Come on, figure out who I am for real.
Exactly. Can you be inherently good or evil, or do people create our own destiny?
Like I said, I'll just use a random percentage. I say like 70 to 90 people are who they're a product of their environment. And then the other 20%, 30% are people who overcame their environment. So, like people are born in the hate culture and born in the, evil families and stuff, you could say. But there are those stories of people who overcome that, who take that and they're like, I don't want to do this, or I don't want to be a part of that. So, yes and no.
Do you believe people can change?
I think they can. I think you can overcome anything. It just takes mind power. It takes determination and time. Shit, some people, and I ain't gonna say people change overnight, but something can happen to you and it can change the way you view everything.
Like a life-changing
event? A life-changing experience.
So what legacy do you want to leave behind?
What legacy do I want to leave behind? When it's all said and done, I want to be able to say I brought people together. Be able to show I show people who are lost a better way. I help people find themselves. That's all I'm about. You know what I mean? Becoming the truest version, the coolest version of yourself.
That's amazing, and I hope you really one day achieve
thank you.
that. So
I'm trying.
I'm giving you flowers and props for that. Was there a moment in your life that you wanted to walk away from it all?
A few times. I'm early in my music journey. I'd say it's like year 4, year 5. So just putting my passion into telling stories and real potent content, I feel like, in my music. And then you hear something that's just a couple words repeated over and over. They make a dance to it and it take off. It kind of frustrates you as a creative sometimes, but I took my mind off of what everybody else is doing and kind of just pick from it. Like, instead of critiquing it, like, oh, I feel like I do this better. What do they do better? What part of their promotion is better? Their marketing is better. So once I stopped thinking like I feel like I'm better than them, I lost that doubt.
But you're creating art, though.
Yeah.
Like, most people that are creating is just fast-paced content, and that's not sticking.
Yeah.
You're storytelling, and you're making something that's actually,
I'm actually
helping.
passionate about.
Yeah, you feel me?
I just can't let them bother me. I can't let that bother me. There's always going to be a niche. There's always going to be a crowd that just want to dance. Mm-hmm. And there's always going to be a crowd that wants to identify with your music.
And maybe you can cater to
both.
That's
Exactly. Find that mixture.
So what would you tell somebody who's first starting out?
Confidence is key. Be confident. Go find your flow. And if you hesitant, like you feel like you can make music and you don't know, try it out. We live this life one time. Why waste any time doubting yourself? You go put 6 months in, go put a year in making music. If that shit not what you want to do, move on. But if you always thinking maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't, you never are. Figure it out.
So, what's next for you?
What's next? A lot of music on the way, man. I got a personal project coming next month in June. I got a project with my team, the Los Angeles Lifers. Shout out the team. Probably July. Got to take my boy Nico. He in the booth right now. Y'all gonna hear from him later today. My boy Sean Ev. It's a lot going on, man. Just stay tuned. You're gonna hear some Guilty Gil on the street soon.
Well, thank you so much for blessing us with your 2 cents.
Thank you.
And be on the lookout for his work. That's a wrap.